Hey loves, welcome to my channel. My name is Wynne. If you're new here and if you're returning, hey girl, how you doing? Today I'm going to show you how I get my signature side part using a closure wig, and if you want to see how I got this look, then go ahead and keep watching. Today's video is sponsored by LUVME Hair. They sent me this 20-inch chestnut brown 5x5 closure wig, and it's like a loose wave texture. I washed the hair when I took it out of the box, and now we can go ahead and get into the install. There's lots of combs on the inside as well as an adjustable strap. I'm going to keep the ones along the sides, but I cut the one out that was right behind the closure, and then I'm going to go ahead and adjust the adjustable straps so it's nice and tight so we can get into customizing the wig. Now it comes pre-plucked, but I really wanted to give scalp, especially since we're doing a side part. So I'm going in and plucking the hair, starting about 1 inch to 1/2 inch behind the hairline and then working my way forward. I'm showing you guys on the left side first so you can kind of see what it looks like in comparison to the other side, and I really went in with the plucking. Because of course we want to kind of give frontal vibes with the closure, and in order to do that you have to put a little bit of effort. You got to put your foot into the wig prep. So I plucked my little life away on the left side, and you can kind of see the difference between the left and the right. I went ahead and plucked the rest of the wig, and this is what it looks like completed. So we can go ahead and tint the lace now. This is a really beginner friendly tutorial, and I didn't want to bleach the knots, so I'm going in with a little bit of foundation, adding that to the base of the lace, and I'm sealing it in with a little bit of hairspray in my blow dryer. For the install, I didn't do a bald cap method. I'm just popping the wig on top of a regular wig cap with a little bit of foundation on it, and we're going to go right into the styling so we can get right into it. I want a super deep side part, so I'm kind of trying to press it out and figure out exactly where I want my part to sit. At first, I kind of liked it like this, but I had a little bit more room since this is a 5x5 closure, so I took the part a little bit further back. And I'm applying a little bit of hairspray as I press everything out so that it starts to mold and lay really flat. To define the part a little bit, since we didn't bleach the knots, I'm putting a little bit more foundation into the part, and then I'm trimming the lace in a zigzag motion before I go ahead and apply it with the Even Active Spray. It's the one in the black bottle. I'm obsessed with this stuff. I apply a little bit, hit it with my blow dryer, lay the lace down, and then I apply a little tinctures on top. It's like a sandwich, and my wig lasts for, I kid you not, at least 2 to 3 days with no glue. And by keeping my little, edge band on, I can push it. I can push it 4-5 days. So now that we have everything laid, we can go ahead and start working on the baby hairs. For this style, the most important piece is the little sideburn piece and your swoopity swoop along the part, but I wanted to add a little bit of extra baby hair under my side part just to blend it in where the closure and my natural edges meet. So I pressed those out and plucked them a little bit just to make sure they're not too thick, and then I'm laying it down with a little bit of hairspray. And you really want to take your time with this step because you're kind of designing your hairline with the baby hair. So I kind of lay it down, I trim them, I play with them. And once I have these two sections where I want them, I top it off with a little bit of foaming mousse, and I'm going to lay this down before we start working on the little swoopity swoop piece right by the part. I don't know what to call it, so swoopity swoop is what it's given for now. I'm plucking it quite a bit because I want it to look really natural. And once I have the density to my liking, I'm trimming it with my little razor comb, and I'm laying everything down with a little bit of foaming mousse and some hairspray. The key to this is to not brush straight down, but you kind of want to brush the edges going forward and then back, creating like a semicircle vibe. And just look how cute it looks. Like, look at my little side swoop. It's super duper cute. I think this is one of my favorite ways to wear a side part, especially with the closure, because the styling looks super natural, but it's so much easier to install than a frontal. So once the baby hairs are laid, I'm taking a little bit of that foaming mousse and molding the hair on top into place, making sure that everything is sitting right and nicely tucked behind my ears. And now we can go ahead and get into the styling and the cutting. I'm taking my razor comb and trimming a little bit of the length off just to get it nice and even. Since we twisted the wig to one side, it was definitely giving asymmetrical. And I just want the ends to look nice and clean. So I trim it with my razor comb, cleaned it up with my scissors, and now I'm taking that same razor comb to bring some layers into the top. I'm adding some face framing layers starting at my chin in the front, and then I'm bringing those same long layers all the way around the back before I go in with my 1.5 inch curling iron and a little bit of hairspray to add some curls for the girls. Before I start curling, I'm prepping each section with a little bit of hairspray. It just makes the curls last even longer, and I'm making sure to alternate directions. Some going towards my face, some going towards the back, so that you don't get that little unicurl vibe. It gives a lot more body when you switch it up. For a little bit of extra hold, I'm finishing off with some more hairspray, and then I'm finger combing all of the curls out, and this is the finished look. I love her. You can't tell me this is not giving frontal, and she is plucked to perfection. I hope that you guys really enjoyed today's video. All of the information about the hair will be down below in the description bar, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye, babes. Never turn my back on every